Alright, g'day guys, welcome back. We're going to summon for the new Dokkan Fest exclusive Youth Goku from Path to Power movie and his banner unit, Hachan or Ada, however you want to call it. But before I do, I'm going to go through a couple of guides that I've drawn up for players just to make life a little bit easier and sort of get the celebration itself at a glance. First we'll go through the banner though. Kid Goku, Hachan, Dokkan Fest Raditz, Dokkan Fest Videl, Dokkanfest Bojack, Beerus, and Turles. Whether they're farmable or not is shown here. So the new Goku is the Curse of the Blood Rubies event is how you can farm him up. Raditz, obviously the Raditz event that comes close to each world tournament. Videl has the event there. She's actually got a couple, but I've just listed the one. Bojack with Baba's Treasure. Now that the story gives quite a bit in a semi-guaranteed way, I'm going to say that's farmable. It's expensive, but farmable. Beerus is not farmable, however, there is a summonable SR that you can use. Awaken that to SSR for a 50% chance, and I've stuffed this up here, but there is a Turles event. I wouldn't use it. He is farmable, but I wouldn't. Seriously, the drop rate is so low, and he's only an SR, so you never get a 100% chance. It's just not worth it. New content that's coming. It's coming in 2 waves, 1st of Feb, 8th of Feb, so now and in a week's time. A new event, Path to Power, that gives you a new Yamcha. A once per day event to get meat from missions, Youth Extreme Super Battle Road, Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash or Battlefield as we call it, brings the long overdue Easy A for LR Metal Cooler and Co. Chapter 5 Part 1 with triple experience here. Not sure if any of these new stages are better for link levels than what we've got, which is 29.3 I believe. You'd have to probably ask someone better than me. I put the 2 new stages there just to show that they're still on, but we'll also get an Easy A for the old Dokkan Fest Goku Youth with a weakness to Revenge, and the Global First Extreme Z Awakening for LR God Goku. We do not know the weakness yet as it hasn't come out on Japan. I'm going to show, and then we've also got this kind of super attack farming guide. The farmable Yamcha allows for a few. Most of these are free to play. And there's meant to be an LR on that World Tournament one, but there's not. And Dokkan Fest Yamcha is coming around the corner for Global as well. So maybe farm a few of them. Keep maybe 9 in your back pocket for the Dokkan Fest in case you pull him. Baby, LR Baby is farmable. Look, it's a tough one, so, farm at your own risk for that one. Hellfighter 17, GT Frieza, and GT Cell from the GT 17 event. And as mentioned before, Curse of the Blood Rubies allows you to farm any of the Goku Youth units. But without further ado, I will minimize that and we'll get stuck into the summons. Now, I got a little bit gung-ho with the tickets. I'm already 2 multis in and I already got a Bojack and a Videl. So we are off to a decent start. I also got a Turles, but he's already obviously rainbowed. What have we got here? 6 and 3. I'm hoping I'll come over the Goku, obviously, and I'm happy to spend stones as well. Hey, there's a Raditz. I'll take a Raditz. It's his first path. Beauty. Happy with that. He's a 200% leader, and I'd like to hope that they maybe design content that helps him thrive a little bit. You could argue that there's a little bit to use him for now, but I don't know. I just like to think that they had a plan because he's just so awkwardly designed. He can be fun though. He can hit some decent numbers when you want him to, but it's too difficult and he's just too much of a liability otherwise. Okay, so we're not off to a bad start. 4 featured units technically, because I did get a Turles. I love when the banners drop. It's the afternoon in Australia. It's really handy. Pardon me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rebrand. No, thank you. And that's the tickets. Alright, so we've got 9 multis in us. I might crack the code just to sort of give us that little bit of a boost. 2, 3. Shout out to Have a High. Alrighty, off you go, mate. Let's do it. Yamcha and drunks usually means sweet nothing. Unfortunately. Now, just as a kind of FYI, Super Saiyan 3, I am using my standard kind of gameplay overlay at the moment. I have yet to kind of design a summon overlay in the vein of my traditional kind of... Oh, I just wanted to sort of do a special summoning type one for the future, but seeing as we only had 7 featured units, I figured we'd just go with what we've got for now. I don't see any reason not to. This should fuse. Yes, it does. Alright. I don't think you can get Vegito blue because there's no eyes on the banner. Let's see how we go. Go slowly, seeing as I don't get too many indications to go move with a bit of suspense, I guess. Most of my animations are pretty there going sometimes. A lot of old Raditz. Oh no, that's not a Dokkan Fest, that's Vegeta. And there's Videl. Okay, so Videl has her second path. Where's Videl? Okie dokie. Obviously, I'm marking him green to show that they're new from this summoning session, I guess, as opposed to blue like Bojack's got there, where they're a genuine path already open, and the hidden potential obviously considers that. Yep, nothing at all. Nothing at all. That's okay. $18 and Trunks, huh? Now, just a reminder, I can't hear the audio of the gameplay, so if he's kind of throwing out "this is where it ends" or whatever, I cannot tell. So if I'm a little bit somber in those moments, that's why. I've got no idea. And that was a multi from 2012. Gohan, Krillin, and Yamcha. I don't think that's anything. Yamcha ruins everything. Gohan ruins quite a bit as well, actually. Why he doesn't have combos with Goten, I don't know. That'd be cool if they changed the Kamehameha animation. If they did that, if it was Goten, Gohan, following Goku, they did like the Broly movie, Family Kamehameha. I think that'd be cool. Yes, just Krillin. Cool. Someone usually ruins it for Krillin. Unless it's 18. I'll take 18. Oh, and there's Raditz again. Alrighty. So we've got gold equips on Raditz. Come on, give us something else. No, bummer. Oh well, I'll be using Kid Goku, or the physical Kid Goku. I'll be obviously using him as a friend. Hey, Trunks holding my. I'll use him as a friend in the new Extreme Super Battle Road, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully we can give him a good kind of run and see how he goes. I'm very excited. Ooh, is that God with Trunks holding mine? Hopefully that's just 3 copies of Goku. Well, that's 1 useless SSR though, so it's probably just the classic 2 useless SSRs in the Dokkan Fest, befitting the Trunks holding my animation. There's Bojack, who is now rainbowed. That's the Trunks holding my, I'd imagine. It is. That's good. He'll be a crazy easy A. I still think he's better than most people give him credit for. I mean, he's obviously been overtaken by the style of content that's come out long after his release in Red Zone. But let's be honest. For some reason, he is literally just a carbon copy of Cooler, SDR transforming Cooler. So if that easy A is anything to go by, and hopefully they give him that little bit of extra mustard for being a little bit later, he could be very, very good. And I think he has a little bit more reason to transform than what Cooler does, unless they start making him stack defense as they did with Cooler in his base form, which, I mean, frankly, is very, very likely. Yeah, I don't know what. if he stacks defense and then gives him additions, like that'd make him so, he'd be monstrous. There's a Beerus, there's a feature in it. He'll be monstrous transformed because he's got that extra bit of his passive where if you get the 3 or 6 orbs is more more with you, kind of more defense and more attack, but it's on super. So if he stacked defense before that, oh. Alright, so we'll collect the coins, should be 90. It is. We'll go in and see what we came out with.